Howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father. I would like a hotel room, please, with an extra large bed, a TV, and one of those little refrigerators you have to open with a key. Credit card, you got it. In the chat and or in the comments if you're watching this video afterwards, I have two codes. I have two codes so two people can win. I'm gonna choose one from the live stream and I'm gonna choose one in the comments. Right, what video that, not video, what movie that is in the comments. Whoever gets it right first gets the code to save up to 70% on their next travel, international or domestic. Yeah, 70% on travel. Just throw it in the chat and
portable electronic device detected.
We will get to it. But we're back, part 2 of the Let's Play the Division 2. Loving the game so far. Absolutely loving the game. I am going to be on for a while today. Where am I going?
Hey, Cole. There's a contact with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this joint.
Over the complex.
Excuse me. What is this? Falling Cranes Theater Situation Report. I think I'm gonna get these. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get these. And you can mark them on a map? Stop playing. See, that's what I'm talking about with this game. That's exactly what I'm talking about with this game, dog. It is a lot to do. With that being said, I'm gonna get into it and get my first impressions on it. Oh, this is amazing. No, I did that. Let me get into my first impressions of this game. And it's gonna be a continuation of my looter shooter rant. The Division 2, as you can see, and as it's being received by the gaming community, is a very, very, very good game. I mean, the sentiments of the gaming community, some would say it's a 10 out of 10, or it's not going below an 8, because at launch, this game is in its completed state, and I've realized that from the beta that they had a few weeks back. And as I said in my impressions video of that I had to put the game down because I felt myself just getting lost in the world already, even though it was just a snippet of the world from what we have here. The entire world is open. We just had,
This is our last radio contact.
yeah, we just had this portion right here. We had this whole portion right here, and then they had a little, they had us go down Pennsylvania Avenue that we can get into the dark zone. This one little dark zone right here. That's all they gave us. But just from that, I felt myself getting into the mode. It's a lot of content to dive into. Even in the beta, it was a lot of content that you can get lost in, and it was a lot to do. It kept you busy if you wanted to play the game. And that's what we want as players, paying X amount of dollars for a video game these days. Is $60 for the base game, but then you have extra additions or add-ons or cosmetics that you can get with the game. And that's what I did. I paid $100 for this game, which came with a couple of extra features and content, and I feel like this is money well spent. Good thing I didn't pay for the last game that we're going to talk. I'm gonna say the names. I'm not even gonna do it dirty because this is I'm a content creator, and you guys come to the channel to get facts, actual factuals from the unofficial official who speaks unofficial officially, right? Oh wow, they squat up over there. Hold on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let me see if I can actually talk and work at the same time. Well, oh, this us. Man, I'm trying to tell you I was about to go. Oh, because we did hold this spot down, so this is help us.
The control point in proximity.
And that's what I'm saying. Like before, this was a part of the city that was controlled by the enemy faction, and since we captured it, now instead of having enemies right here, we have friendly civilians, and it's called a. I'm trying to give it this code. What is it called? Just give you a problem. it's called a control point, which you will see this, and when you control it, it will look like this. Basically, enemies control this area. They had like a sense of mini stronghold right here that we had to cut down a couple of waves of enemies, and when we did, as you can see now, it's populated by friendly enemies. Just another completist type activity that they have in the game, which I think is cool. I think they took it from Far Cry, where, you know, they had them strongholds in Far Cry where you clear out, let's say, 5 to 10 enemies that was there at that particular area. Once you did that, you control that particular area. Same concept here, and it makes sense because this is a Ubisoft game. It's just little things like that that keeps gamers playing for more and looking for those. I want to pick this up right here. Yeah. It keeps you coming back for more and looking for those little things in the game that they can complete and go for that 100% completion. But at the same time, it's fun. That's one thing about this game. We're just going to ignore that. We're just going to ignore that. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. But I'm not saying that this game is perfect. As you can see right here, hard crash. For whatever reason, I had an audio going on, just picked up some what's that, SHD tech, and yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at that. I thoroughly enjoy the game. Well, at least I got that SHD tech, and hopefully I won't have to go back to that spot. If I gotta go back to that spot, we're gonna have an issue, but I digress. As for content, and I'm explaining one piece of content that has me interested, and it's a number of other things in the game that keeps you interested in the game. These side missions feel like actual whole missions in a game towards the story, but they're actually not. I don't even think that I've actually did a actual campaign mission yet, because these side missions are so full packed and so intense it feels like a main mission. But I'm not sure. I'm still diving into the game. I've only started playing yesterday, and I played for about 2 to 3 hours, and you can see my excitement level for the game is very high. This is the only issue that I had with the game, was this hard crash. I did have an audio issue if you saw the video earlier, but that was the issue that I had to sort out with my hardware. And as you can see, and as you can hear, I got it sorted out. But back on to the Division 2. I'm loving this game so far. I know I'm gonna continue to like it. And to compare it to another game that released, which is Anthem, you can see the difference already. The content that's there, but we're going to dive into this game even more to see if these missions are repetitive in nature, or, you know, if you get tired, you know what I'm saying? But that's yet to be found out with the Division 2. But from what I played so far, I'm not getting that sense of repetitiveness, even if I played the mission that was a main mission that I did. Okay, but we want to see what these side missions are like. What I played, even if that was a mission that was played in a demo, but it felt brand new. It didn't feel repetitive or anything of that nature. See, this was a stronghold. It was, well, the turret's still there. The enemy team, they held this down. They basically controlled this whole building, which controlled this entire area. Very cool concept. I'm really still at all about that. But yeah, Anthem. Like I said, Anthem's core, the flight mechanics, the convo system, the javelins, the abilities, the guns, the core of the game is very promising. But like I said, if the content is not there, if the end game is not there, if they don't have enough or a lot of activity to keep gamers coming back to continuously play the game, they're going to have an issue, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, the content fell flat. In game, you had the loot system was broken. It was just an incomplete game altogether. So why would you continue to play that? And I put the game down after like a week of playing. After I completed the main campaign, and you get to the end game, they recycled 2 of the 3 strongholds or strike equivalent missions. Where am I going? In the game, and you get 1 different strike. I just, as a gamer, did not feel like playing that game anymore, in which I'm not, in which I didn't. And compare that to, and I'm proud of Destiny. I'm gonna speak about Destiny now. I'm absolutely proud of that game and what they've done with their latest DLC being the is that the Joker's Wild or Season of the Drifter? Season of the Drifter. I thoroughly enjoyed Gambit Prime. Enjoy, present tense, and am enjoying Gambit Prime. And the Reckoning, I think that's the companion activity that goes along with that. Tier 1 and Tier 2, awesome. Hold on, Snap. What's going on? You wildin'. You know who I am? They didn't know who I was. Ain't got anything? Let's see, I just dead bodies. Alright. Season of the Drifter, awesome. Can't get enough of playing that. Played it yesterday while this was downloading, and then I finally got a chance to jump into this late last night. But Season of the Drifter, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm proud of Bungie for what they're doing as an independent developer currently, which opens up the doors to a lot of these independent developers to show what can actually happen if you put out a good product. That goes for any developer, not just independent developers, which should show these publishers that, okay, you need to let these developers do what they do. Let them do what they do, and they can put out products like Season of the Drifter, which is being received very well from the gaming community, and definitely the Destiny faithful.
Identified.
Me being one of them. What's in here? Like, this door is glowing. Like, I gotta go in here. But I think that is my rant and my first impressions of the Division 2. Thoroughly enjoy what they have. Oh, I guess I do need to go back this way. Hey, don't do that. Oh, no, I don't want to equip, but I loot it.
Agent in need of backup.
Oh, he good. You got anything else to say, or anybody got any other thoughts on that?
Electronic device detected.
Just my whole thing is, as a consumer of video games, and this being my habit, I just want completed games. Oh wow, what's up? Y'all see me? What's good? Yeah, I ain't about that life. What you I just want completed games at launch. And feel like that we're getting our money's worth. I don't think that's too much to ask. As of late, developers and publishers has been getting away from that. Oh, can I shoot it? Yeah. Yo. Oh wow. Can I pull up on her? Show your face. Coming up.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Access key detected.
Is it? Let me get this real quick. And I said earlier, and I believe I forget we used to. I want to say it was Upper Echelon Games or Gamers Games. They mentioned the same thing that I mentioned, is that well, they ain't mentioned in the way that I did. I was basically explaining that, okay, and comparing to where does this key lead to? The release of these quote-unquote looter shooters, the state that they were in, the content that they had, everything of that nature. And my point was D2, Destiny, the original Destiny, Vanilla Destiny, Vanilla Division were way more complete games and had way more content than what Anthem had at its release. And Anthem is really showing us as gamers, developers, and possibly the publishers how good Destiny and the Division, both Vanilla, was at its initial release, and how it should be done at least. Now, I'm not saying Destiny 1 and the Division 1 were good games, which they were, but the gamers, once they hit that end game, which is now the focus of these looter shooters, was not there. They didn't really keep their gamers and their players playing after, progressing past that pinnacle level. And just Anthem just missed its mark on all of the things that those two games showed at its initial release. And what makes it worse is they have all of those same issues that those games had at its release, which shows us as consumers that they didn't really put any thought or love into their game, which the examples was already out there for them to actually blow this gaming genre out of the water. So, which makes me think, as a consumer and a journalist and a business person, think as, okay, they were just going out for a cash grab, because looter shooters are the niche game right now, and a lot of people play looter shooters, and that's what the next generation console owner, consumers, whatever you want to call them, are really playing right now and spending most of their time playing. So they just went out for a cash grab. Like, okay, we just gonna create this game. Alright, I did a segment on EA and its stock, and their earnings was that they underperformed last quarter as a business, and they're blaming that on Battlefield 5, that it didn't let me finish this up real quick. I'm gonna get this stronghold. That it didn't perform, or it didn't meet the expectations. So therefore, as a company, last quarter they underperformed. Now, I'm pretty sure that, well, they did. They said in their earnings statement that they're hoping that Anthem and again, they did very well on, I'm not sure, well, Respawn, the game that Respawn did very well on, which is Apex Legends, is really going to hold the weight amongst other content releases that they're going to have with PvZ, Plants vs. Zombies, and a couple other games that they mentioned, the new Star Wars or whatever. They're hoping that those two games more in particular are going to, bring them better earnings this quarter. Now, with that being said, I don't think Anthem is going to do that, or with them putting all their money on Anthem, and potentially this is a game that they've never had that captures this genre. They hit all other points. Sports. They just hit the battle royale. Now they have the looter shooter. They had competitive shooters. I guess you could throw Battlefield in there as competitive shooter or multiplayer shooter, competing with Call of Duty. But you see where I'm going. They have games that touch every other niche market, but they didn't have that looter shooter and or that battle royale game to hit those markets and those segments to bring in a revenue, as what they mentioned, a competitor being Fortnite. And they just, to me, it feels like the game was rushed. They pushed it out just to gain that revenue and have their foot in that market and potentially gain a part of that segment, so they can put that on their earnings and what's the word I'm looking for? Impress the investors. You got to put out a good product in order for consumers to continue to consume it if it's going to be a live service game. But I digress on all of that. I hope you guys get the point, and I hope you guys understand where I stand, not only on those 3 looter shooter games, but as the unofficial official. So everybody go ahead and get back into this game. I normally don't talk unless I have people in the either the chat or the game with me, but this is about to turn right back into a let's play, so let's get it. Oh, and then yeah, if y'all can remind me around 7:55 is when I have my conference call. I wonder if I should let you know I gotta get off and focus on the conference call. I'm not sure if they're gonna have me speak or not, but I do have a conference call at 7:55. It's gonna start at 8 o'clock, but I'll be back after that's over. But I'm definitely, let me set an alarm, because I know I get into this game forget. Seven 23 minutes from now. Alright, where the stronghold at? I'm gonna capture this junk real quick. You see, right? Yes. What's that? Alright, they down or up? Oh, they probably inside. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Yep.
They'll find me dead at Fordham.
Where the heck she go? Oh, okay. Oh, oh. Oh, wow. That's a nice shot.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Where? Come on.
Grenade away.
Oh.
I'll keep it safe.
Oh, 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 oh. That man flanked the mess out of me. This is up. you gonna do? Make it move, brother. Let's go. See, this is what I'm talking about, these control points. I can hold this thing down.
En route. Incoming hostiles detected.
Where they at though?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Uh-oh. Hey, where y'all at, bro? Y'all are we good? Is this us? Yeah, y'all took y'all time, didn't y'all?
Just a little further now.
Supply room access unlocked.
Like, these things are unique. I truly appreciate stuff like this. What's the door? It's the door. Give me the loot! Give me the loot! Yeah, they got everything up in here. Let me get all that. What you got? Oh, give me that. Give me that. Hoo, 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 hoo. That's it, we good? Alright. It's my spot now. Y'all hold this joint down. Somebody try. Same here, bro. Anybody try to pull up, just let me know. I'll be back. Believe that. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think I ain't see y'all wall right there. Oh, the little trench. Alright, where's it at? I'm gonna go down here. Oh, I know where I'm at. This is 13th and E. Yep. Y'all gonna see a video I'm doing soon. Solid trolleys. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's no. When I hold a gap. Oh, what's going on? You alright, bro? You got him? Make sure you straight.
Portable device detected.
Oh, it's in here. Oh, what's that? I knew I saw something that said loot. What was that? Trash can now? Oh, I gotta go back to that base. Yeah,
Electronic device detected.
get some stuffy stuff. And like the fast travel to the Johnsons. So, trying to pull up on me, bro?
Wow, thanks for those supplies. They're going to help a lot.
Hope your next mission goes well.
Hey, Cole. This is our last radio contact with Espinosa.
There's hyenas all over the complex.
Got movement on the roof, near the radio mast. This is our last radio contact with Espinosa.
There's...
Hostile broadcast detected.
Go the other way. That gets to me sometimes. Should it happen? Should it not happen?
Portable device detected. Nearby echo detected.
Take a step back.
Crazy? I'll fall.
Agent requesting backup.
What the fuck, man? Why are you doing this?
You know why. You burned too many bridges. There's no room for shitheads like you on the council.
Yeah, come on, let's talk this over. We can work something out.
Take a step back.
Please
fucker.
don't do this.
Step the fuck back.
Oh, wow.
Or get shot.
Look at the bright side. We'll let you walk away if you
snap.
can walk away.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah!
I don't think he's walking away.
Yeah, I don't think he's walking away either. Alright, let's get out of here. Get to the safe house, and then when I get to the safe house, I'm going to stop the stream, prepare for my conference call, and that's going to involve me using or going to the throne. I gotta watch the throne. No Jay-Z. Can I go around this
This is
way?
our last radio contact.
Oh no, that's not cool. Why does the safe house have to be in Trump Tower? Why? Like, it's literally inside this building right here. This is the actual Trump Tower. in DC. Unbelievable.
Shoot on sight.
Gonna be good.
Oh wow. Thanks, man.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, this is helpful. I ain't asked for this.
Reloading.
Shoot.
I can't. It's under my protection. Bastards are heading this way.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
You think you can touch our stuff?
Yep. That's what I'm here.
Dibs on their stuff.
Launching grenade.
On the move.
I got grenades too.
Grenade!
You wanna play the grenade game?
Oh fuck!
Yep. Aha!
Access key detected.
I'm just perusing. Oh, what up? Hello. Yeah, I'll take that. The bag down. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh, I can loot all the I can loot all the lockers? Oh, alright. Yep. Yep. I saw. Oh. Alright. Oh, what's. Hey. Hey. Hey, that's a. Hey.
This is our last week.
Ain't that a. Don't tell me I gotta go unlock it so it shows where the tech is and then I can get it. Ain't that a. Ooh. Yeah, this looks serious. I'm just checking everywhere. Oh, what's up, Shoulder? I'll open up the door in a second. Give me a break. Come on. Watch out.
It wasn't for you. Thank you.
Alright, no problem. I know you got a chest up in here, so you ain't had no loot for me, bro, for real. I got ball. Alright, I'm get to the safe house real quick. Alright, I gotta go this way. Just looking for the waypoint. Oh, they would put some more enemies out here unless they're underground. I think that means that they're underground. I could be wrong. That means that they're up ahead. Yeah, I'm guessing that means underground. Nope. That is not what that means. Mark 1. Mark 2. Mark 3. We'll let them have it. That's how that works. we go. Alright, what was that? So a book bag back there. Yep.
Safe area detected.
Open the door.
The hyenas have been getting the locals hooked on spice. That's how they've been calling the shots around here for so long. This intel should help you get the area back in shape. The people around here have been through a lot. Having you watch their backs will make a big difference.
Shade tech cache detected.
Yep. That's what I had to do. I figured it. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the stream here. Got 4 minutes to my conference call. Appreciate you guys for tuning in for this. I guess we can call this 2, and then we'll start 3 very shortly, probably within the next 45 minutes to an hour. Could be longer. Don't know what's about. Don't know what we're about to talk about. So yeah, holla at you guys. Thanks. Later.